Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Arkham Horror Night of the Zealot Campaign. This is at Scenario 2, the Midnight Mass. Picking up from our last scenario, the Gathering, we managed to defeat the Ghoul Priest and add Lita Chandler to our deck, and we burned our house down. Fun times were had by all. Let us get to the introduction. Port 2, the Midnight Mass. Check campaign log. If Lita was forced to find others to help her cause, she was not. So we will skip to intro 2. In the wake of the disaster at your home, Lita Chandler, the red-haired woman from your parlor, lays out a tale that, even in the light of what you have just witnessed, strains the limits of your belief. The creatures in your home, she claims, are called ghouls, cruel beings who plague the crypts, caverns, and tunnels beneath the city of Arkham. These creatures feed on the corpses of humans, and they are served by a dark cult within Arkham whose members have inexplicably come to worship the ancient master of the ghouls. This cult has been killing innocent people and feeding them to ghouls, satiating a monstrous hunger. A dark balance was maintained, until now. Recently, Lita continues, one of their lairs where the corpses were stored was destroyed. Since then, the ghouls have been more active than usual. I have tracked their movements and tried my best to stop them from running amok throughout the city, but I think there is something worse going on. The cult has been planning something darker and more ominous than anything I have yet observed. Indications are that this plan shall come to fruition tonight, shortly after midnight. Beyond that, I cannot fathom what to expect. Many of the cultists, Lita continues, will seem like everyday people, despite their foul intentions. Whenever the cult meets, its members don masks shaped like the skulls of various animals to protect their identities from one another. These masks are our mark, symbols of death and decay. We must unmask the cultists to expose and derail their plans. We have but a few hours. The more cultists we find before midnight, the better. Okay, shuffle the encounter deck. Shuffle the cultist deck. And Agenda 1A, Predator or Prey? Lita seems convinced of a conspiracy within the city of Arkham. She believes that a secret cult serves the ghouls that live in the crypts beneath the city, and that several of the cult's prominent members are scattered throughout Arkham. As you begin searching for them, you can't shake the feeling that you too are being hunted. As an action, we can resign. You don't want to risk taking too long, so you head to safety with the information you've gathered. We'll be able to resign from any location at any time. Act 1A, the only act, uncovering the conspiracy. You have one night to find the members of the cult and unveil their plan. The more members of the cult you can find and interrogate before midnight, the better. As an action, the investigators spend 2 clues per investigator as a group. So for this group, it will be 4 clues, and we'll draw the top chord of the cultist deck. Objective: find as many unique cultist enemies as you can and add them to the victory display. There are 6 unique cultist enemies in the victory display. Advance. Okay? Since we burned down my house, so this should be gone. Boop. Boop. Since we burned down our house, we start in Rivertown. The banks of the Mesquite River are lined with docks, warehouses, and small shops in a district aptly named Rivertown. Now let's go through the mulligan. Ursula will start with 1 horror because of the burning her house down. Jake is good. I don't need you. I don't think I need you. Hawkeye is really good early. Yep, we're going to keep that. Get 2 new cards, which are another cracked the case and a Tooth of Itzel. Okay. And let's see what Zoey gets. Again, mainly looking for weapons. We did not find any. And we did not find anything that lets us search for a weapon, so Zoey will mulligan her entire hand. Not terribly good. Okay. So, let us begin. There is an enemy that starts at Southside. Unfortunately, Zoey does not have a weapon. I mean, she probably could still just punch it 4-3. Could be better, could be worse. I think Zoey's going to go first and just start digging for weapons. First action, draw. Oh wait, we should reveal. Reveal Rivertown. 1 shroud, 2 clues. There is something unsettling about the water of the Miskatonic River tonight. It ripples and bubbles as though something is moving beneath the surface. So 1 action to draw. Second action to draw. Take the initial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. If I draw again, I'll be half forced to discard at the end of the upkeep phase. If I play Brother Xavier, it's going to be a hard time getting those resources for the weapons, if I ever find them. Oh well, we're just going to do it. Play Brother Xavier for her last action. For Ursula, her first action will be to play her boyfriend, Jake Williams. The first move or investigate action performed each turn does not provoke attacks of opportunity. And after you reveal a location, or put a new location into play, I can exhaust him to draw a card. Then I think it is good to put the Hawkeye Folding Lens into play early. And we will just do a base investigate, 4 to 1. Should be easy. Not going to waste a deduction on this. Cultist symbol, which is -2. Place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. That is bad, but we still get the clue. And that is the investigator phase. Enemy phase, he does not have hunter, so he just sits there. And we upkeep. I get a Eureka. Does Zoey get a weapon? No. Okay. Doom goes to 1 out of 6, and we draw encounter cards. Ursula's lead investigator, so she will draw first. Attached to your location, limits once per location. Attached location gets +2 shrouds, so it's now a 3 shroud. After the location is successfully investigated, discard it. And Zoey gets, place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Ooh, we really need to kill this thing. As now there is 5. If we don't kill that thing, we advance the agenda next round. So yeah. So Zoey will go first. Zoey will go down to Southside. Middle class houses with gambrel roofs crowd together between the streets of Southside. The neighborhood is known for its cultural and social landmarks such as South Church, Ma's Boarding House, and the Historical Society. Southside, 2 shroud, 2 clues. As an action, search your deck for an ally asset and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck, limit once per game. Ma's is famous for its cheap rooms and mystery meat Mondays. A motley variety of characters can be found coming and going at all times. Since she is at a location of an enemy, the enemy will engage, and she will try to fight. She will commit an overpower to this chest, so it's 6 to 3. She will be up 3. If she succeeds, she draws a card. That seems good enough to me. Tablet is -2. If there's a ghoul... Nope, not that one. -3. If you fail, place one of your clues at your location. She does not fail. This enemy is dead. We get rid of all those dooms. And we have a lot more time on our hand. 2 actions. Zoey will draw 1 because of overpower. Weapon? No weapon. I don't think she wants to draw into the flame this. It's a little weak of a shroud location. She will just keep investigating to see what is going on around town. And she will go to St. Mary's Hospital. Arkham's only hospital. St. Mary's has a 24-hour receiving room and is busy at all hours of the night. Dr. Mortimer and Nurse Sharon have been particularly stressed lately, thanks in part to recent incidents. 2 shroud, 2 clues. As an action, heal 3 damage, limit once per game. An extended stay at St. Mary's can do wonders for the body, but its effect on one's psyche is unclear. That was all of Zoey's actions. Oh, she did engage with an enemy, so she should have gained a resource. I'm going to forget that forever. Next, it is Ursula's turn. 4 to 3, up 1. She will commit a Eureka to clear out this one location. -1, she gets the last clue. Eureka proc, so she can look at the top 3 cards of her deck. Add 1 to her hand. Unearthed deduction card. We will get the deduction. Okay, that was her first action. This was successfully investigated, so the obscuring fog goes away. Second action, she will move to the Miskatonic University. Miskatonic University is one of the most prestigious colleges in the Northeast. The university library is famous for its collection of occult books maintained by the esteemed Dr. Henry Armitage. 4 Shroud, 4 clues. Victory 1. Search the top 6 cards of your deck for a tome or spell card, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. The campus is quiet and lonely. Several of the buildings have been left unlocked for students and faculty working late into the night. Because I revealed a location, I will exhaust Williams and draw a card. Okay, because I moved, I can investigate as a free action, and I believe I will. I could potentially get all these clues if I commit both deductions. Is it worth it though? 4 Shroud, probably. Let's do it. So 4, 8 to 4. Up 4, if I succeed, I will grant at least 1 additional. I'm going to get 3 clues if I succeed, and I get all 4 if I succeed by 2 or more. Is that worth though? Yeah, I already said it was. 8 to 4. 0. So these both get discarded. However, I do get every last clue. And we have 6 clues. We need 4 to spawn one. I think we're going to wait to the start of a round to spawn one. I don't believe these things are... Oh. And the Hawkeye Fallen Lens should have 2 resources on it now. And last action will be to draw a card. Another crack the case. Did I want to crack the case for 4 resources? That's probably the best it's going to get, so yeah. Okay, that is the investigator phase. No enemies, thankfully. Upkeep, my second Eureka. Zoey still does not find a weapon. That's terrible. And Doom goes to 2. And Ursula's encounter is there anything they can do? Encounter phase, Ursula will draw. Acolyte, spawn any empty location. After enter plays, place 1 Doom on it. Empty location. That's fine, we'll put you up here. Maybe Zoey can take care of that in a bit. And Zoey gets draw the top card, which is, if you have no clues, falsely gains Surge. So he has no clues, it gains Surge. I draw another card. Test 4, if you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. You cannot take 2 damage instead. I do not want to lose my ally. 4 to 4, I am even. I will be up 2 with Guts. Hopefully that's fine. -1, I succeed. Guts lets her draw a card. Please let it be a weapon. It is not a weapon. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, first action will go to Ursula or Zoey. It's going to be Ursula. Ursula is going to spend 4 clues and spawn the top card of the cultist deck, which is spawn St. Mary's Hospital. After Ruth Turner is evaded, add her to the victory display. She is not aloof, so she does become engaged with Zoey. That is annoying. Will I be able to evade it? Is a question. It's a 5 evade. Zoey is 2. 2 more for unexpected courage and down 1. My take the initiatives are worthless right now. Could Eureka, but that's not very good. I could just smack her. Probably just end up smacking her a bit. Okay, so that was 1 action. Second action will be to move. Ursula's not a fighter, so she's going to go to St. Mary's Hospital. She moved. She will get a free investigate. So 4 to 2, up 2. I will commit a Eureka to be up 3. Ooh, good thing I did it. I get the clue. And I can look for a card in my top 3. Acquiring mind, practice makes perfect, or I've got a plan. 2 of my deductions are already in. I'm going to get practice makes perfect. Okay. And shuffle, shuffle. Last action will be to, I will investigate again. I will play a practice makes perfect. Hopefully find one of my deductions. Perceptions, I mean, which I do. That will be shuffled. So now I'm 6 to 2, up 4, should be easy. And I get the auto fail. That was a bad one. So I don't get the card, I don't get the clue. That is me done. Now it is Zoey's turn. What is Zoey going to do? Her hand is really bad one. 4 to 2, up 2 for the fight. We're just going to do it. First one, that's 1 damage. Second one, that is not 1 damage. And third one, that is a 2nd point of damage. Okay. Then it's enemy phase. Roof Turner is going to stab Zoey. She's just going to put the damage on Brother Xavier. Then upkeep. That. I still don't get a weapon. I have 4 weapons, I believe, in this deck. And 2 cards that let me search for a weapon. Zoey is going to have to discard a card. I think we're going to discard one to go on the hunts. And upkeep. No, we did upkeep. Mythos phase. 3, 4 to 6. Encounter cards. Ursula will get. Locked door. Attacks the location with the most clues without a locked door. That is this one. The attached location cannot be investigated. It says 4 fight to break down the door, or 4 agility to pick the locks. If you succeed, discard it. Okay, and let's see what Zoey gets. Zoey gets peril. I must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. I can't spend a clue, so Zoey will take 2 damage. I don't want to dump Brother Xavier so much so early, so she will take it herself. I could evade now. If 2 take the initiatives. 2, 6, 8, I would be up 3. Is that worth? I think that is worth. So we're up 3 to this evade does. -2. She is evaded. And we will add her to the victory display because of her ability. That was 1 action for her. Second action will be to move. And her third action will be to... We're going to draw to the flame this, so we don't have to worry about a locked door for this. Yes, she will. And she gets... Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Ew. That's bad. That would cause the agenda to... pop. Which I don't think... That was a bad move on my part. We got 2 clues though. Do I have anything to buff up my fight? Nothing. So we're advancing the agenda next round. Fuck. Damn. Probably should not have done that. Okay, so Ursula will go next. We do have enough clues to put another person into play. Do we, though? 1 to move. 2 to move up. Let's see what's at North Side. North Side is a commercial district that contains many offices and factories, as well as the train station. Spend 5 resources to gain 2 clues from the token pool. Group limit once per game. In North Side, nothing gets people talking faster than a bit of dough. The Acolyte will engage with me. I get a fast action investigate, so it will not provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay, so it is 4 to 3, up 1. Oh wait, I have Hawkeye full inland, so I'm up 2. 5 to 3. That seems fine. The hell? Up 2. I get a clue. It was a fast action, so it did not get an attack of opportunity. And my last action will be to... There's no way I can even fight it, even if with the +1, even with the Elder Sign. So no sense in trying. Do I evade just to prevent 1 damage? No. I mean, might as well. I'll just evade. Auto fail. Of course. So now it's the enemy phase. He will punch me for 1. I'll let my boyfriend take... Oh. Because I did this, I revealed a location, I would draw a card. Would this have changed anything? No, I would not have done that. Okay. So that is the enemy phase, and it is upkeep. Another tooth. Weapon? Hey, we finally get a weapon. And we get Mythos phase. Doom goes to 4, 5, 6, 7. So, agenda will advance. Unfortunate. Why is this one not disappearing? Tabletop sim. And we get... Oh no, an enemy. Prey. Spawn. Engage with prey. Prey is most clues, so that is Ursula. That is bad. It is Hunter. The Mass Hunter gets +2 health per investigator. While you engage with the Mass Hunter, you cannot discover or spend clues. That is bad. That is bad. And the new agenda, 2A, time is running short. The minutes pass quickly as your investigation continues. As an action, we can still resign. Okay, so now the encounter cards. Yay. Let's see what Ursula gets. Another enemy. Oh, Lord. While attempting to evade Haunting Nine, got double the negative modifier for each revealed Chaos token. This is just so bad. And Zoey gets test 4. If you fail, take 1 damage, 1 horror, then disengage from each night gone enemy view and move to a central location. I want to move to a central location so I can get closer to Ursula. So we will not be committing anything to this test. We are down 2. Got it? So we take a damage and a horror. We'll put them both on the Doctor. And she will move to the central location, which is Rivertown. Now, how in the world do I want to do this? So first we're going to do is Zoey's going to move definitely. Now, does she engage or does she just take it? Or does she just attempt to... She does not have a weapon. So it'd still just be 4 to... Terrible. I think our last action has to be play a machete. And Ursula might just... the first evade does not provoke any attack. The first move doesn't either. If Ursula went first, I could have moved to Miskatonic, not take any attacks for opportunity, and then just pass the turn. And then Zoey has one action. I don't think that's worth it. Instead, we are going to... well, her first thing does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So we're just going to try to investigate first. Why not? 5 to 3. 5 to 3, let's go. -2, I get a clue. And next we're going to try to evade some of these enemies. First we're going to try to evade the Mass Hunter. He seems dangerous. So 4 to 2, up 2. -1, he is evaded. Unfortunately, he will engage with me at this upkeep phase, but not a whole lot I can do about that. Next is, do I want to evade the Night Gaunt, but the negative modifier would be doubled, or take the almost guaranteed Acolyte? Let's evade the Acolyte. Minus X is the number of doom on the cultist enemy in play. Okay, so that is evaded. Those two are evaded. Next is the enemy phase. This thing will hit me for 1 and 1. My boyfriend will take both of those. And then upkeep phase. Time Worn Brand. There you are. If only these guys were ready. This one will engage with me since I am its prey. This can engage with anybody. It will go with Zoey to help me out a bit. And then Doom. Oop, this should have been flipped. 1 of 8 encounters. Do I get another enemy? I do. What does Zoey get? Zoey gets spawn any injury location. At the end of Mythos phase, place 1 Doom on Wizard of the Order. We'll put you over here. And in the Mythos phase, we'll put a Doom on it. Okay. So now, Zoey is definitely going to go first. She will attempt to machete this thing just to get the whittle the enemies down. So 5 to 3, up 2. Or do I get clues? I could get clues of seeing the crime. No, we're not. So 5 to 2, up 2. -3? Ah, this is so bad. So bad. Let's do it again. 0. It is dead. In last action, I am going to engage with the Night Haunt. Not the Mass Hunter, because... oh lord, is that dangerous. Okay. Next it is Ursula's turn. She has 2 enemies on her. Okay, we're just going to try to evade them, I guess. They are only 1, but we have to double the modifier. That's a -8. So that doesn't work. Again, -1, so it's a -2. We succeed in evading 1. And let's see if we evade the other one. Auto fail. That is the third auto. I did not do 1 auto fail in the entire first scenario, and that's the third one. Okay, enemy phase. Ursula will get smacked for 1 and 1. Zoey will get smacked for 2 and 1. The one horror will go on brother. She'll take the 2 damage. And then upkeep. Okay, now we have to figure out where we want the Night Gaunt to go. If the Night Gaunt goes to Zoey, her machete does not deal the extra damage, which could be annoying. If it goes to me, that's another thing Ursula has to do that's not investigating. It's going to be Ursula. Doom goes to 2. Ursula gets another enemy. We'll spawn an empty location, so we'll put you here. Put a Doom. This is bad. Going out of the walls. Must either spin one clue or take 2 damage. We'll spin the clue. Okay, and the Doom at the end of the Mythos phase, Doom goes here. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8. Zoey is going to try to stab this thing to death. 8. Even if I hit every time, I'm not going to kill it. I'm only up 1. I could. No, I don't have the resources. Oh wait, I should because I engaged with that. I should have another one because I engaged with the cultists and I never did it. Okay, so first action will be to play the Time-Worn Bland. This provokes an attack of opportunity. 2 and 1. Zoey's going to take 1. Brother's going to take the other additional 1 and 1, which will kill him. When Brother is defeated, deal 2 damage to an enemy at your location. We will deal it to the Masked Hunter. So now he has 6 health remaining. Okay, so second action, we will use the Time-Worn Brand, the top ability. Fight +2, and deal 1 extra damage for this fight. So 4, 6, up 2. I really need to hit. I hate this game. Why didn't I commit something? I had so much to commit. I'm not going to retcon that. And let's do it again. 4, 6, up 2. Let's commit and overpower, which we should have done at the last test. And of course I get the +1 now. So it's +2. So it's at 4 damage. I draw a card. Nice. Another machete. Great. And over here in this cluster, we are going to finish this scenario with 4 cultists in a deck, aren't we? Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I just have to evade. Yeah, evade. Let's see if I can do it. Cultist, which is -2, place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. So that is a -4. I fail. And place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. So now it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it again. I can't commit any of these cards because this is not a scenario card. And we lose. We don't even get 4. It will be 5 enemies in this, which is basically unwinnable. There's a -4. Okay, so that's the scenario. These things will take pot shots, but that's not enough to kill us. 1 and 1, 1 and 1. This is 2 and 1. Zoey was close to death, but oh well. And we get another doom at the start of the Mythos phase, which is 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the threshold. We flip. 12 bells ring out across the town. It is midnight. There's no time left to investigate the city. You must act based on the information you've collected from the cultists you found, which is 1 Roof Turner. Resolution 2. 12 bells ring out, signaling midnight. You're out of time. The cult ritual begins shortly. You've managed to obtain some useful information about the cult and its plans. You can only hope it's enough. In your campaign, under cultists we interrogated, record the names of each unique cultist in the victory display, which is Ruth Turner. In your campaign log, under cultists who got away, record the name of each unique enemy still remain in the cultist deck or in play. We're just gonna spread you out. We're just gonna put you all right here. I'm sure nothing bad will happen in the next. In your campaign log, record that it is past midnight. Oh, Lord. If the ghoul priest is dead, each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X in the display. So that's 1, 2. We got 2 victory points. Woo. Okay, that is it for Port 2, the Midnight Mass. Please, if you enjoyed it, join me below for the next scenario, the Devourer Below. We can't possibly do worse in that scenario than we did in this one, right?